Hi, I'm Chris Warden, the former president of ERACE. ERACE stands for Everyone Respecting All Cultures Everywhere. Diversity Days is the most important event of ERACE's brief history. The Diversity Days are a 3-day event that celebrate and teach diversity through various activities. The first 2 days of Diversity Days are in-classroom activities that range from Zumba to religion.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. My name is Mo Durant. I'm a drummer. That's all I do. I do drumming programs. When I do drumming programs, I drum with everybody, and I really mean that. There's all this stuff that's floating around you, you gotta get it out. All right, everybody ready? We're gonna alternate hands. Good, very
It's a circle. Now I told you that everything in the Tibetan country is connected, religion and government and life. So the mandala has a purpose, a sacred purpose, which means a holy purpose.
So we have the good fortune of having them, and as I was saying to my group of students a little bit earlier, one of the cool things about having people like this in our school is they give us a little bit of a glimpse of what life is like outside. For people who are just, they live in a completely different culture, completely different place from ours.
We are going from houses to houses, and we are dressed in national costumes, and we have masks, and we're going from house to house and wish the people Happy New Year and different good words. And as an exchange, we got from them food or drink or some crafted items. Mertishor is one of the spring traditions, and it is the item like the decoration which we hold on these holidays is also called Mertishor. On the first day of March, all the people give to each other.
Okay, let's start. Location. My country is Southwest Asia, and it's below Saudi Arabia and next to Oman. If somebody knows that, now I bet everybody knows. Good. So the capital is Sana'a, and it's more in the north part. All right. First, my religion. 99% in my country are Muslim. I know that Islam represented nothing that you guys have, I don't know, it's like a wrong idea about it. So this is the Holy Quran, which is the Bible for us. And it has many chapters, like 114.
Cultural foods are served in the cafeteria. The lunches are made both by the students and the cafeteria workers.
Okay, can you get me a lot of that? Spanish rice?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Spanish rice?
Thanks.
We're keeping that. Like, I'm not allowing that to leave.
There's nothing in there.
Obviously, I just gave it all away.
The final day of the Diversity Days is a concert. Each year we have musicians come in and teach us about their style and their type of music. This year, we had Scott Key, who surprised us in more ways than one.
Well, everybody else's parents were telling their children, we don't want you climbing on the furniture. My mom was teaching me how to climb on the furniture so that I could actually reach things off the top shelves in the kitchen and that kind of thing. I started off in school with going to a school called Chester B. Lawrence School for the Handicapped. And the reason for it was because in the early 70s when I started going to school, there was no such thing as an integrated educational system for people with disabilities. It was And I guess to this day it's still kind of true. It's an equal but separate kind of a thing. But they did not use any, what your abilities were as criteria for what classes you should be in and how fast you should go. We were all put into the same class with just different kinds of disabilities, some physical, some mental. By the time I got to 4th grade, I couldn't read at a 2nd grade level yet. My mom being a school teacher, she wasn't happy with what she was seeing. I was starting to develop some of the stuttering habits and things like that. The early 70s, a couple of pretty good laws came out that opened the door for people with disabilities to be mainstreamed into a public education system.
Great big hell of hope to a destination. And I realized quickly, like I knew I would, this world was made up of a brotherhood of man. For whatever that's worth.
Diversity Days important to you?
Diversity Days are important to me because I feel that it gives students in the school a broader perspective of things that they aren't usually exposed to, such as maybe learning a little bit of a different language or maybe being exposed to a new type of dance.
Diversity Days are important to me because it shows the school and the student body that there's more than just Northwestern around. They learn about different cultures and different, just everything, and it's really good because then they're not culture shocked when they go out into the world.
Diversity Days are important to me because it's an outlet to show people a part of life that they don't normally see, or they can experience something they don't normally know of or have means to go into. So it's just, I just think it's a really great place for people to just see other ways of life and do that safely and have a lot of fun doing it.
Do you feel like students responded positively to this year's Diversity Days?
I felt that students responded very well to the Diversity Days this year because I saw people getting really into the door decorating, and I saw people really excited about the food during lunch, as they always are, and about all the different activities that we had them participate in.
What are your expectations for next year?
My expectations for next year are the same as this year. Everyone from the club helps out again. I really hope that everyone is as enthusiastic next year as they were this year. And yeah. You can cut that part out.
Diversity Days are important. They encourage students to think in different ways and to accept differences in all shapes and forms. It's been an honor to be a part of Erase, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation.